How are you?
Wonderful.
I like that. Wonderful. Singing over here.
Inspired.
You're inspiring or inspired?
Both flows in and out.
Okay.
But I've been very inspired.
Well, I want to tell you, I love all of you. I've been hanging out with all of you. Some, like you, I've known before. This is a rehearsal or a repeat for you. It's great to see you again. Others, like Ruth, get to spend some time with you. Wonderful, especially when we talk about cars. You know, you're just all radiant. You're all just so, yes, radiant. Look at you, radiant. Why are you looking at your phone, though? Put that down. I don't.
Spend time with this fuzzy flower.
Oh, okay. We got another fuzzy flower over here now. You know, this unique Italian flower is in front of you. So what I want to talk about is the Awaken Millionaire and what that is and how you can be that. And to begin, I want to just say, we all were here for the bird release yesterday, right? Everybody was here for that? You all saw that? Is that not unforgettable or what? I talked to my wife this morning, and she was a little grouchy because she's doing some big event tomorrow, and she's going to get an award, and she's all stressed about it. And I said, you know, if I flew home tonight with a eagle owl and laid it on the bed beside you, you wouldn't be nervous about tomorrow at all. Because it's 50 feet tall. It's not, of course. Weighs 150 pounds. It's not, of course. Wingspan 12 feet. It's not, of course. But when we all saw that eagle owl yesterday, didn't it just make our jaws drop? Yeah. And for those, I actually did some research on it. It is an owl only over in Europe. For us to see that was a priceless experience. So that was kind of a freaky thing. But I also noticed, as I told my wife, when you distract yourself with something more immediate, like a giant owl on the pillow beside you, all the things you were worried about before are gone. Tomorrow, awards, stress, all of that, no concern whatsoever if there's a giant owl on the pillow beside you. And the other thing I noticed yesterday, and I swear, I didn't tell anybody, but I got tears in my eyes when I saw this. When they released the adult hawk. Mm-hmm. And who was holding the hawk? Who was holding it?
I had the baby.
You had, yes, you were doing it. I filmed you doing it. I got a mostly from the back of you. But was that not breathtaking when the adult hawk is finally released and then it is soaring? And we watched it go higher and higher and higher, feeling and expressing this feeling of freedom that was so symbolic. It shook me up. I mean, when I think about it right now, I got chills, I got tears in my eyes. It's just unbelievable. And Patty was standing beside me. Patty's the woman who is doing all of this rescue work and releases. And she said, this is why we do this, for that moment. And I still remember seeing that hawk going out of our sight, going so high. Yeah. What a symbol. And that's what I want for all of you. I want you to break the chains that are holding you back from that freedom, from those dreams that you have, from your life mission. I want you to have, do, or be whatever you can imagine with no restraint. I want you to be that flying adult hawk, just going higher and higher and higher out of sight. Do you want that too? Yes. Absolutely, yes. And so this is what the Awaken Millionaire is all about. So what is a millionaire? What would be your definition of a millionaire? Anybody?
A wealthy person.
A wealthy person.
A grateful one.
A grateful person, yes. Somebody else? An abundant person, yes. Somebody who has at least $1 million, yeah. A millionaire is somebody who has at least $1 million. Otherwise, we're not going to qualify that, right? A millionaire has $1 million. What do you imagine an awakened millionaire is? Anything goes. What do you imagine? It's fantastic, yeah.
Enlightened individual.
Enlightened individual. Enlightened individual becomes a millionaire, but awakened millionaire. To me, this awakened millionaire is somebody who is living that spiritual and material life. They're both same sides of the same coin. The material and the spiritual are right there on that coin. Too many of us focus on one or the other. We're focused on just the material. Let's see how much we can get. Let's bring it in there. Or we go over to the spiritual and we say, forget all that material stuff. I don't want money. I don't need money. I just want to express whatever the divine wants through me. And there is a fraction there. That's a schizophrenic way of living life. That's that either or mentality. And what I'm doing is bringing them both together so that we can be the awakened millionaire. We can be a spiritual person having this material experience. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Because there's too many people out there that are putting money down thinking they're being spiritual about it, and they don't realize that they actually have beliefs about money that are keeping them from actually enjoying a fuller experience of life. And I've known lots of people who do volunteer work. You know, they're traveling all over the world to help other countries, and what they commonly say is, you need money to be able to make a difference. You need money to be able to even volunteer, because they don't pay you for that. There's nothing wrong with money. What we want to do is have a spiritual grounding as we go for use money to express our dreams. So as the Awakened Millionaire that I want all of you to become and all of you to soar free like the hawk we released yesterday, I have 8 principles that I want to share with you. 8 principles, and you're welcome to write these down, but I'm also going to write them on the board. Actually, I'm going to be lazy and have somebody else write them on the board. I'm going to call on people like Ruth and say, Ruth, I want you to write up there. Do you like pink or do you like...
Yeah, I'll go with pink.
You're going to go with pink? All right. Up here, just write down, money likes freedom.
Is this number 1?
It's number 1. Yeah, very good. You want to make sure you number them. Yeah, I don't want you to number it number 7. It's number 1. Money likes freedom is the first thing I want you to write down. And then under it, I want you to realize, and this is something I want you to really take in and grasp. Money has no beliefs about you. You get this? Money has no beliefs about you. You are good. You did fantastic. You're one of the best volunteers I have ever seen.
You, Jeff.
Thank you. So money has no beliefs about you. Money wants freedom. Money likes to go to where it is going to be welcome. If you have beliefs about money, you have put filters up. And those filters are invisible. Most people don't even know they have these filters. I remember a friend coming to visit the house one day, and he's talking to Narissa, and he's saying this and that, and he says, I'm struggling with money, he says, but I think that my angels don't want me to have money. Pause. Can any of you imagine angels that don't want you to have money? Angels that don't want you to be happy? Angels that don't want you to have the good things of life? That wasn't a belief from an angel, that was his belief that he projected onto what he was calling angels. We do this in all kinds of ways. And what we want to do is become aware of this so we can melt these beliefs, because money likes freedom. It will go to where it is going to be welcome. So when you don't have those filters, you'll be able to allow money to come in. Do you realize that there's $1.3 trillion circulating right now? I'm not talking about what's sitting in mattresses or in bank accounts or investments or all this. This is the cash that is circulating. There's more than enough for you to dip in. But most of us don't see it because we're not awakened millionaires. We have these paradigms about scarcity, about limitations, about our own deservingness, about what's possible. So when we look out into the world, we don't see the opportunities. We got our blinders on. We got our filters on. We're actually looking through a pair of glasses. Those glasses are invisible, but that's your mindset. It's your paradigm. It's your belief system. By being in coaching, which is what all of us are doing here, we're working on ourselves. And believe me, I've had to work on myself. I was freaking homeless and through poverty for 10 years. I told stories, I think I was telling you and Claudia, yes, I was telling both of you, when I was married for 20-some years, and during that first part of the struggle years with Marion, she was making spaghetti one night. Nice comfort food for an Italian boy like me. So I want my spaghetti. But in the process, she dropped the jar of sauce and broke on the floor. I didn't have the $2.30 to buy another jar of ragu. Talk about having beliefs that I had to deal with. And of course, at that time, I didn't think it was me. I thought it was everybody else. I thought it was the president, it's the economy, it's the world itself stacked against me. It's me against the universe, and the universe is winning. You know, I didn't have the mindset I have now about abundance and prosperity. So I want you to be able to break through all of those paradigms of limitation, because money likes freedom. Money likes freedom. So I mentioned, Claudia, would you like to write the second thing down? Of course you would. It's called, you want blue?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Would you reach for that? Money likes speed. And you've all heard that one because I say that one a lot. Money likes speed. Money likes speed. What does that mean to you? Thank you very much. You did fantastic. It must be the enzymes you're taking.
No, it's good as me then.
Now we're got to have a competitive war going on. Money likes speed. What does that mean to you? Action, absolutely action. One of the reasons that I've accomplished so much, it's not just me, I just happen to be the guy in front of you right now. Other people can tell similar stories. But I've written over 50 books. It could be 60 books. I wrote another one the other night. I'm kidding, I didn't. And I have 15 music albums out, and I have all kind of DVDs, and I'm in 15 movies. I'm being filmed for another movie on Tuesday, and 3 more movies are coming out this coming week. And I'm traveling. Look where I am right now. And of course, I was in Kuwait. Look on the map where Kuwait is. Get a globe sometime and look, here's where I live, and then look over here to see what Kuwait is. This is massive. So how am I doing all of this? How am I getting so much done? Because money likes speed. When I get an idea, I treat it as a gift from the universe. Anything that's coming into me like this, I didn't pay for it. The universe is telling me, Joe, write this particular book, or pick up a saxophone, or record this kind of a song. Whatever that happens to be is a gift from the universe, and I treat it as such. It is a gift I didn't ask for, I didn't pay for, and came to me by the simple gratitude and generosity of the planet, of the cosmos, of God, of divinity, whatever the word is that works for all of us in our belief systems. We all have a different word for it. And so what I've learned to do is say, thank you, I am on it. And as fast as humanly possible, I am writing down the idea and acting on the idea. In the early days of the internet, it was a little bit of a joke because I would get an idea for a product on Sunday night. I would write it on Monday. On Monday night, I would write the sales letter for it. And on Tuesday, I was announcing it to the world. Money likes speed. And that's one reason that I'm also first to market with a lot of things, which is what the marketplace likes, is that if you have an idea for something and you're the first to get to market with it, generally the market is going to reward you with cash, with sales for that. And also, and this is something I don't always talk about, when an idea comes to you, how do you feel about it? When you get a good idea, how do you feel? Yeah, you're excited. You're excited. I act on the idea because I ride the excitement of the idea to get it done. This is an important insight because it's real easy to write down an idea and say, oh, that's a good idea, I'll get to it in a month or in 3 months or in 6 months. And maybe you will. But when you get to it, the energy won't be there. It'll be a good idea, but you won't have that rush of enthusiasm for it. So as fast as humanly possible, when I get an idea and I've got that rush of excitement for it, I got to say, I got to do what I can to produce this idea. And if I really am busy with other projects right then and there, or travels, because I know I can hear all of you thinking things like that, what I have to do is implement enough of the idea that I lock in the energy of the idea. So I write enough of the book so that I have the gusto and the energy and my enthusiasm for the idea in that particular book. So that if I have to go on a trip or do something else, I can come back to it, read what I've gotten, and pick up from there and take off. It's exciting. I actually love Money Like Speed because it's so cool to get an idea that you didn't do anything to receive. It just shows up. And then when you act on it, you're actually giving a signal to the universe, God, divinity, whatever it is for you, to give me more. You're saying thank you by acting on it. And the universe goes, that person is pretty good with my ideas. I'm going to send more ideas to that person. And believe me, they keep coming. They keep coming. Got it? Okay. I got a number 3. Who wants to write number 3 up here? Come on up. All right. Money likes appreciation. Money likes appreciation. What do you mean, oh gosh, you don't know how to spell money or you don't know how to spell appreciation?
Appreciation.
It's A-P-P.
Whoops.
You're getting it. Money likes appreciation. There was a spiritual teacher by the name of Arnold Patent. Anybody ever heard of Arnold Patent? He wrote a lot of books in the 80s, and I think he's still around. He's probably 85 to 90 years old. But he has this one quote that is so eye-opening. Did you get it? It looks, I can't read it, but does it look like you have it?
We know what it is.
We know what it is, so that's good enough. We know what it is. You did fantastic for making up your own spelling of words. You get a medal for that. So money likes appreciation. Arnold Patent said, and really soak this up too, the sole purpose of money is to express appreciation. Now really take that in, because I remember the first time I heard the sole purpose of money is to express appreciation, this number 3 up here, I thought surely there's an exception to that. Surely. And then I started thinking, when I write bills, when I'm paying for the telephone, I'm actually grateful I have a telephone. When I'm paying a mortgage or a lease payment or whatever it happens to be, I'm grateful for the car or the computer or my house. Note how this transforms your whole relationship with money. When most of us are writing our bills and we're grumbling about it, oh, damn, I got to pay another one, you know, or why does the phone company always charge me, or the utility company, electric company, they're always sending in the bills. But if you reframe it, and now you realize that you're really grateful to have trash pickup. Yes. You're really grateful to have your electricity, right? Mm-hmm. You're grateful to have your phone or internet access or whatever you're paying for. This transforms your relationship with money right there. That one right there, money likes appreciation, or whatever he wrote. I love the creative way you've done it. You are a creative person. One of the best ever. So who wants to write number 4?
Not me after that.
I think they're easy words.
You can spell.
Money likes attention is what I want you to write. Number 4, money like. Would you like to write it? Sure. Told you it was easy words. Money likes attention. Money likes attention. Just number 4 there. Thank you very much. So I put on a seminar a couple of years ago called Attract Money Now, and I have a book called Attract Money Now. If you haven't read it, it's free. Just go to attractmoneynow.com. You can download it. attractmoneynow.com. So I put on a seminar. One of the people I had speak there was Dee Wallace. Dee Wallace is a famous actress. If you saw the movie E.T., she played the mother of the children in that movie. So she's still around. She is a gorgeous person. She is a wonderful spiritual soul. She is managing to be a spiritual, awakened millionaire herself. You did great. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Dee gets on stage, and she fried me because I didn't know what she was going to say. I trusted the woman so much. I just said, would you come and speak at my event? I don't care what you charge. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for your flight. I just loved her, and I wanted her to come, and I trusted she would do something great. So she gets on the stage. Oh my God, all of her theatrical skills are right there. She is far more alive than I am on stage. And she's role playing, and she's doing all these wonderful things that are entertaining us. And then she starts to ask us, what's the best relationship you ever had? And everybody starts thinking about, oh yeah, I did have a really cool relationship. And then they start thinking, she starts asking everybody, what are the qualities of your ideal relationship? And people would say, like, great communication. And somebody would say, great sex. And somebody else would say, you know, both of us are equal in our payments and all these other different things. Whatever it is for you, let it come up. And so she went through all of this, and I'm wondering, why is she talking about relationships and ideal mates and everything? And then finally, she hit us all between the eyes, and she said, do you have that relationship with money? I got chills now. Right now, sitting here in front of you, considering it. Because she said money likes attention, meaning that what money wants is to be respected, wants to be heard, wants to be noticed. You're in a relationship with money. And most of us are in this ugly relationship with money when we don't really like it. It's a necessary evil. We put it down. We want it, but we have this tug of war with it. We misuse it. We flaunt it around, we get rid of it, we don't invest it, we don't save it, all of these ugly things that we wouldn't do in an ideal relationship. When she said that, I thought that was worth, everybody, including me in the audience, really felt like that was $1 million insight, maybe literally. But that's the money likes attention one. Who wants to do number 5? Money likes energy. Number 5. Money likes energy. These are all qualities of the Awakened Millionaire. Money likes energy. Money likes energy. What do you imagine that means? Money likes energy.
Likes to be moving.
Likes to be moving. Anybody else? Money likes energy. Okay.
Money is an energy.
Yeah, money is an energy, absolutely. Thank you very much. You are awesome. You did that fantastic. You didn't misspell anything. And you got a happy face by energy. That's good. Nice touch. Nice touch.
Currency, so that means it needs to be moved.
It needs to be moved is right, but we're going to get to that one as a separate one. Money likes energy. Okay, one of the other speakers I had at the Attract Money Now event in Austin a couple years ago was Bill Phillips. Anybody know who Bill Phillips is? Some of you might, because I was in his contest, his bodybuilding contest 10 years ago. He ran the Body for Life program that took the world by storm back in around the turn of 1998 and to 2005, somewhere in there. And he was showing the world how to lose weight, how to get in shape, how to be fit, using a lot of bodybuilding techniques, but making it available to the masses. He inspired so many people, including me. I went through 9 of the Body for Life contests. I finished 5 of them. I got an honorable mention for 1 of them, and I got a diploma, which I still have in my gym, for my success in it. One of the proudest moments of my life, because it was harder to do than writing books or anything else. I mean, this is a commitment about food and about working out and discipline over 12 weeks, and I did back-to-back ones. And then I didn't see Bill for many years, and we met each other when we were speaking at the same place in Austin, reconnected, joyful, inspiring moment for me. And then I found out he was doing transformation camps in Denver, and which he's been doing over the last few years, and I went up and did 4 of them. And I got 3 medals for doing 4 of these different ones. And what I learned from him is the happier you are and the healthier you are, the more you can attract money. Money likes energy, your energy. If you don't have energy to follow through on your ideas, to actually pursue the dreams that you want, to actually demonstrate the spiritual aspect of your life and be the Awakened Millionaire, you're not going to be able to fulfill all of this. You're not going to be able to accomplish all of this or attract all of this. You need energy to do it. You need to be healthy. Healthy and happy. Money is attracted to that kind of energy. Make sense?
Yes.
Getting good? All right. Do you feel the juices flowing? Number 6. Who wants to do number 6? Do I get going once, going twice? Do you want to do it? You look like you're trying to get up. I got the wrong color for you or what? Number 6. Money likes to circulate. We'll help you with circulate. Or put the Spanish version of circulate. Money likes to circulate. Some of you know that one because you know about spending money, investing money, saving money, and so forth. But how many of you actually do it?
I do.
Well, I know you do. That explains a lot of your success and your daughter's success. So I know a little of your story, so I know you. Thank you very much. And how did you spell it? Money likes to... You did great. That was fantastic. Wow, thank you. So money likes to circulate, but go ahead. Do you have a question?
I like circulating.
You like circulating money? Well, money likes to circulate, but it also comes back to you when you circulate it. Most people, and this is the scarcity thinking mindset, think you have to hold on to it. You have to put it in your pockets. I know a person who has almost $100,000 in her mattress. No more money is coming into her because it's in her mattress, and she lives like she's already a homeless person. This is that mindset that a lot of people have beliefs about money and don't even know it. Don't even know it. This is why coaching, miracles coaching, talking to somebody who's a detached, wise observer can help you see your own issues with money. That way you can start to change. Then you can go, oh, aha, I didn't even know I was thinking that way. So one of the ones under Money Likes to Circulate, this is one I invented. It's one of my favorite things to do. I call it prosperous purchasing or prosperous spending. How many of you already know what that is? Nobody? Nobody reads my books. Has anybody read Attract Money Now? Has anybody read it with their eyes open? I know you have, Joe.
I've read most of Attract Money. I'm almost through it.
All right. Yes, well, you know what prosperous purchasing is, and this is something relevant to you because you're considering a couple of different things. Yes. Prosperous purchasing is the whole idea that when you have the desire for a product or service and you have the money for it, you must do it. You must buy it. Now, I'm not advising people to go into debt. I'm always quick to go and give my disclaimer. I'm not telling you to break the bank here. I'm telling you to realize that when you want something and you have the money to do it, you have to do it. Why? Because if you don't, you have sent a reinforcing signal of lack, limitation, and poverty thinking into your being. Because if you have the money and you have the desire, why wouldn't you get it? Whatever the product or service or investment is. Why wouldn't you do that? The only reasons that I can think of, because if you have the desire there and you have the money, the means to do it, is because you think in some way, shape, or form it won't come back to you. It won't be an investment in yourself. It won't circulate. That is not an awakened millionaire's thinking. That is the poverty person's thinking. So prosperous purchasing is when you're standing there and, you know, some of you know, I think it's in the book, Attract Money Now, which nobody has read except Joe back there. I'm finding out who the real readers are now. And I'm taking notes, too. I did sign yours, you're right. But that doesn't mean you read it.
That's true.
So I already forget what I was going to say. What did I start to say?
Prosperous purchasing.
Prosperous.
Circulate and come back.
Circulating and it'll come back. I don't. Oh, the story. That's thank you everybody for helping me. Sometimes you have to finish my sentences and my stories. So with the Attract Money Now, there's a story of me buying a $700 lighter. A $700 lighter. And I remember I was at a hypnosis convention, this is 10, 15 years ago, I don't remember, and I had a booth and we had sold everything out of my booth, all my books, all my audios and all of that, and I wanted to award myself in some way, and some of you know I have cigars from time to time, almost every time I have a cigar, but I have cigars, and so I wanted to go to a cigar store, but I didn't want to buy a cigar, I wanted to buy a lighter. And they started to show me these little inexpensive lighters, inexpensive in my mind, they were $40, $50. And I said, no, you don't get it. If Donald Trump walked in here and wanted a lighter, what lighter would you show him? And they said, oh, that's over here. So takes me over to a special area, and the gold lighters are over there. And there was a $700 gold lighter. And I looked at it and I went, oh, wow, that's great. Tell me about it. And it was a DuPont something or other. And he said, when you make the ping on this lighter, and he flicked it open, people across the room will know what lighter you have. And I'm like, you don't know the people I hang around. They won't hear it and they won't care. But I was buying the story nonetheless. And I was with a friend who encouraged me. And I bought that $700 lighter. And why did I do it? It was prosperous purchasing because I had the money and I wanted that lighter, but what else happened? I anchored my success. And note this, I've been milking that story for 15 years. I'm still telling that story.
Still lighting your cigars with it?
No, it's back in Texas. I don't take lighters on planes with me, but I still have the lighter. I still have the lighter. It's still gold. It's still beautiful. I don't know if Donald Trump would ever buy one like it, but I did, and it was prosperous purchasing. I have gotten so much prosperity from it, from reinforcing it, from telling the story, from it circulating over and over again, from it being in the book Attract Money Now, that it has been many times worth $700. But the day I bought it, I was with a small group of people in a gazebo, and we were in New Hampshire, and I was showing the lighter, and there was one guy who was appalled. He says, "That is so ridiculous. Matches are free." Matches are free. But there was another guy there who was a hypnotist, and he had heard me speak, and he said, "I know why Joe did it." And he said it was because he was anchoring his moment of success.
Wow.
And I was and still am. Was and still am. All of that is under the category of money likes to circulate. You want money to circulate. You definitely want to invest. Invest in yourself. I am not a guy who talks about real estate. I don't know anything about real estate. Narissa does. I don't. I'm a guy who talks about investing in himself, though. The sole reason I'm here, able to live the lifestyle of the rich and famous and travel all over the world, is because I have been persistent. I have followed my passions and my dreams, and I've constantly taken action. But I'm always investing in myself. I'm still investing in myself. I still buy books. I still buy audios. I still get excited about them. I still go to events. I'm going to a seminar in a couple weeks. I mean, I go to things all the time because I'm working on me. It's an investment in me. And I pass it forward. All of you get to learn whatever I've found or whatever I've created that worked for me. So please invest in yourself. Money likes to circulate. So number 7, who wants this one? Money likes respect. Money likes respect. Nobody wants to respect money, eh? Paul wants to do it? Paul wants to respect money. Oh, who's up? Oh, we got, which one do you want? There you go.
Taking action.
All right, he says, I'm taking action, man. Money likes respect. That's number 7. Just go in and write it there. But all of you can write it down. Money likes respect. Yes?
Did you use the lighter sound in one of your songs? In one of your...
Oh,
Did you?
you just won 100 points. That's for, I did. Matthew Dixon, who started as my guitar teacher and is now a partner on many different albums. I don't know which one, but he came over one day, and I got it here, and actually recorded the ping. He had me flick it and recorded it, and it is in one of the tracks, but I don't know which one. Thank you. Actually, I am remembering. It's called Flame of Prosperity. There is a track called, wow, isn't a memory amazing? Flame of Prosperity is what that one is called. Thank you. So what are we talking about? Money likes respect. Money likes respect. And this is a big one because this ties into the belief systems that I alluded to in the beginning. I'm going to say a line here, and almost everybody here has got to fill it in their head. Money is the root of all of you just said evil. All of you just said money is the root of all evil. That biblical phrase is actually from a longer one, which says the love of money is the root of all evil. But imagine if you have any part of that in your brain, and you go about your world trying to attract money, achieve money, bring more money into your world, you've got a tug-of-war going on. Part of your brain is going, man, I want to have some money because I need to fulfill my mission or pay my bills. And then a deeper part of you is saying, no, you don't want that. That's bad. That's evil. That'll corrupt you, or it is corrupt. You have to understand that the love of money is the root of all evil is actually translated. We don't actually even know what the original statements might have been. But for most people agree that when the word love is used, they're referring to passion. So the passion for money is actually the root of all evil. What I have learned is that the wealthy people, including myself, are not in love with money and are not passionate about money. We respect money. We like money. We use money. It's a tool. It's neutral. Money likes respect. It just wants respected. It is not, in and of itself, evil or corrupt or bad. This is one of the fundamental beliefs you have to erase from your brain, and just hearing what the reality is of the story behind it should do that. But I travel all over the world. When I was in Russia, they dumped their money in my hands. And I looked at it and said, this isn't real money. This is like monopoly money. When I go to Poland, they put their money in my hand. When I go to Peru, they put their money in my hand. And when I go to Bermuda, they put their money in my hand. I go to Canada or anywhere else, everybody's money's different. Then what's the real money? What's the real money? Money is just paper and coin. We as a culture agree on what it looks like so that we can make barter-like agreements. The only reason we don't have money is so I don't have to give you a fur in exchange for goat milk. You know, just because I don't want to do furring, and you probably don't want to milk goats. So I'm making this up as I go. So but you get the point. Money simplifies all of this. Money is just plain respectful. Just respect money. It is neutral. If there's anything you want to put in your brain about money, it's just simply neutral. Even the big egomaniacs, we mentioned Donald Trump. Most people think he's a giant egomaniac. Even he has admitted he's not in love with money. You know what his goal is, his dream is, his passion is, probably his life mission? Deal making. How does he know if he's made a good deal? He's made what's called money. It's not about the money. It's about the dream. It's about your life mission. This thing we're all agreeing on as being called money is just simply a tool to an end. It's a means to help you achieve whatever your personal dreams happen to be. With me? Yep. All right, that was number 7, right? Number 8 ties in, and I was going to do this one myself. The non-speaking tall man wants to towering over me. Money likes a minute. Or you're going to write it down without even knowing what it is. He knows it begins with money. He's got that much. He knows it gets the word that has the word loves. Money loves me more than you. Yes, I know you're kidding. We don't have an eraser. Get an eraser quick. We want to write money likes a mission. Money likes a mission. Good try and good start. Yeah, thanks for not putting that on my pants. Money likes a mission. One of my favorite quotes that ties in here is from Walt Disney, and I didn't write it down, so I have to go from memory. When Walt Disney said, "I want to make money from my movies so I can continue making movies." I want to make money from my movies so I can continue making movies. Do you hear the purity of that? Mm-hmm. It's not about the money. He's got a mission to make movies. For him, that is his mission. He wants the money to fulfill his mission. That's it. That is an awakened millionaire. That's the mindset of an awakened millionaire. It's that purity of mission. Money likes it when you have a noble purpose. Money likes it when you're going for your life calling or your life mission. These are the 8 principles of the awakened millionaire. Money likes whatever that says, freedom. Money likes speed. Money likes Americanos. Money likes appreciation, I think. Money likes attention. Money likes energy. Money likes to circulate. Money likes respect. Money likes mission.
Yep, exactly. It'll never be forgotten.
Well, you helped us remember it by changing the wording of it. So what kind of questions do you have? Do you have any quick questions here? Because Paul's going to wheel me out real quick. Or drive me out. Yes, go ahead.
I want something. I have a business. I can write it off, buy it on time. It's just a management skill, right? Wrong.
Say that again. You have a...
Borrow money to buy something.
Oh, if you want to borrow money to buy something.
Pays it, we write it down.
Well,
Where you at with that?
where am I at with that?
I've tried to do everything in cash and it just doesn't work.
Well, I like cash too, but
I love it.
there's lots of reasons to do things not in cash. Everything from being able to deduct things and take tax deductions and being able to move some money around. I don't know how to answer your question, but it sounds like something that either your miracles coach or your CPA needs to help you with, or just you looking in the mirror. Anybody have any easy questions? Any easy questions?
No, I don't have a question, I'd rather have a statement.
Okay.
All the time I've been investing in myself,
Yes.
and I enjoy it very much. And, it doesn't matter what, I can hear. Last year I invested in Miracle Coaching. Then I went to Europe for 6 weeks. I went to Health Spa, which cost me a bundle. Then I came home, and I fell in love with emerald ring, and I bought it for myself because I just felt like buying it. And
Perfect.
I can afford.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, that's it, I'm done.
An example of an Awaken millionaire.
Not millionaire yet.
So, yes.
I was told once on respect, you should always put your bills in the same order.
And respect them, yeah.
Order with it all facing up, top.
I like that. That is a way to respect the money. I have a nice leather billfold that actually belonged to one of my heroes in the world. He's gone, but I have his billfold, and so I'm respecting my money and a couple credit cards by putting it in there. So whatever you can do to respect money that's unique to you, I say go ahead and do it. Absolutely. Well, look, you are all amazing people, and you're going through a whole lot here. There's a lot of transformation happening. There's everything from seeing the releases of the birds to all the different speakers. I heard Adam this morning. He was riveting. Adam was riveting. I need to tell him. He went before I can say a word. But his stories, and I didn't know he had grown up, lived in a warehouse as a child, and all the work he did on himself to be able to make a difference today. And that offer that they're making, please check it out, grab it. If it's a prosperous purchase moment for you, please do that. But what I'm suggesting here is that make sure you drink lots of water, because your body's absorbing a whole lot of information here, and you did a lot of kind of physical things. I don't know if you went on a hike or what, but you went out for a while. You went on a hike, so you definitely need to have a lot of water. Make sure that you're taking notes that you review later. And here's a biggie that almost never anybody talks about. When you go back home, change something in your environment. You don't have to move out. You don't have to move out of your home. But repaint the walls, move a piece of furniture, put a poster up, do something that you see on a regular basis. Because here's the temptation. When you go back, you're going to see your environment, and your environment will remind you of the old you. You are a new person now. You are an awakened millionaire at this point. And so what you want to do is reinforce that. You reinforce it in a lot of ways. Being in Miracles Coaching, continue to invest in yourself, continue to read the books, continue to read or listen to the audios, but also change your environment, because that's an unconscious thing to keep you from falling back into your old habits and your old patterns. And again, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Put a photo on your desk. Move the desk a little bit. Do something that when you walk in, you won't even think about it. You will the first couple times, but then every time you see it, you'll be thinking to yourself, oh, that's the new me. And you'll sit up a little straighter, and you'll think about money a little differently, and you'll think about all the things going on here that have made a difference in your life. I could go on and on. I absolutely love you people. You are so incredible. You listen so riveting, and people I never even saw before come in from out of the mountains just to hear me speak. Is this flattering or what? This is amazing. Thank you. But thank you. That is so wonderful. I love all of you. Paul, thanks for bringing me up. Thanks for all of this happening. Still more to come, but I'm going for a short ride.
You are.
But I'll be back later. I'll be back later.
Yeah, we'll be back later.
And I'll sign your books and we'll take photos, but I'll come back later and we'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you.